Hi, hey YouTube. It is Tuesday the 27th of July 2021, about 7:11 in the morning, and we were going to try that trail over here to the left. I'll be showing that to you now, and it's just impossible just for us to even do a tiny bit. So we're going to do a road trip, and we're starting here at the window and door trail area. That's what they call this. So just in case I didn't say it, we are still in Badlands National Park today. We're going to be here until Friday morning. So 3 more mornings we leave. But I've taken quite a number of videos and pictures in this place. And there are some landscapes that will blow your mind. If you just look around, I'll be trying to show you, left and right. And just show you some of the crazy formations and things that are here. We got a sign coming up, and that sign says that this is the Nobec Pass. So there's a name for you. Should be able to see that in the video by now. Nobec Pass. Nobec Pass. Okay. So I missed the R. But just check out some of these landscapes, colors. And here we're going to go downhill, so I don't want to go too fast because I don't want you to miss these landscapes here. But again, I'll be just trying to show you to the left and the right. Mainly to the right here. Okay, so now look to the left, and we see all those nice big hills there, cracks and everything. And let me pan this around to the right for you. And you'll see a lot of grassland, prairie. A few little hills out there, but not too much, so. I don't know. It's going to be hard. She was saying that, coming down that hill is easy, but how are we going to make it back up? Well, of course, I was joking with my answer. And no, these electric bikes, of course, will make it very easy to get back up. But here you can see straight ahead of us. I know there's sun up there. But there's a lot of nice formations. And over here to the left, let me turn this around and show you that. As much as I can anyway. You can see there's a few cars out on the road already. This park actually does get quite busy as the hours go by. But you see more to the left there, and just how nice it is. And over to the right of us again, it's still just grass and there's a couple little hills, and then coming up right by us is a little hill right here to the right. But these to the left is, of course, what I really like. Little birds flying, quite a few of them, whipping all around. And again, the straight ahead and the left of us is where all the nice stuff is. And now we have a road here that's going to the right. So it goes through out there quite a little bit. Turns into dirt right there if you're looking at the right here. And then we pass that road, and it's over here to the right. Now you can see how big this behemoth is that we're coming up on. I mean, that thing has got to be, I don't know, I'd have to guess anywhere from 60 to 75 feet tall. And then more of the cool stuff over there to the left of us. And we look over here to the right, and there's little buttes down there in that little gully right there to my right. And some dry ground.
Nice loser!
Sure, I can beat you. You're in a Corolla, goofy kid. So there to the left, you can see that's covered up with the nice hills with color. As I swing around to my right, you can see this other big hill almost looks like a pyramid in a way, almost like an Aztec pyramid. A lot of stuff to look at over here, and then to the right. You can see this is filling in a little bit. Got another cattle guard coming up here. So I figure this would be a way to show you 360 at least of a little bit of the park and some of the beauty that it possesses. Opens up a little bit here to the right again. But you see, these striped hills are pretty prevalent through this section of the park, and we're a good ways into the park actually. So if you're coming from the north end entrance, you know, when you're coming down from Wall, then I mean this is probably, I don't know, 17, 18 miles in to the park itself, I would say, when you'll go through and see all this stuff here. But at the front, there's stuff that's even better. There's a lot of beauty in this park. So if you like beauty, then you like this park. If you're here this week that we're here, you may not like it so much. We've been having a heat issue since Sunday. We got here last Friday. And I'm talking about it's getting between 105 and 107 every day. And that's abnormal, what we're being told from this place, that the 80s and the 90s are more normal. And so It's been hot, but the good thing is the mornings are actually cool, and then the evenings, once the sun goes down, it can even be 90 degrees and actually feels very good. And then as it drops, it'll get cooler and cooler and feels pretty good. So the evenings, the nights, and the mornings are very, very good. A little bit of shade there, that felt nice, because it's probably around 7:30 or so, and it's actually feeling quite warm today, but today is going to be our hottest day. So this is our day that we have to struggle to get through a little bit, but we'll do it in this park, so that'll be good. So you can see we got more beauty up here, and over to our left the sun is shining on that, making that look really good. Over to our right, it's a lot more shadow because the sun's back over that way as well, so a lot of shadow on this side. More shade in here, so this a little bit is nice. And then straight ahead of us and to the left, a lot of good stuff. You see a lot of campers in here driving through, everything from little tiny ones all up to Class A's and everything in between. So big bird flying over there to the right, but he's gone now. So I know this camera couldn't pick him up. I won't bother trying to even show it to you. Alright, so I think I'll shut the video off, take a break from it for a little while, and let these 3 vehicles there, that's the third one, passes. Alright, so we'll take a break, and then if we do something else interesting or see something interesting, I'll definitely bring it to you. So stick around. Alright, so we rode a little way since the last part of the video that I showed you. And what our plan is now is we actually went yesterday, we drove into the town of Interior. They call it the town of Interior. And you get to it right down here. That on this sign coming up, it says campground to the right. That's the way we're heading. Cedar Pass Lodge, and the visitor center is to the left. And that's true, actually. I see the gift center right there, and the visitor center is literally the next building right past that. So we're very close to those. So that's close to the entrance of this park on that side. But you can see town of Interior is 2 miles. Badlands Loop Trail is to the left. I-90 via Cactus Flats is 9 miles. So we're going to make this right here. And we'll see the campground right down here. If you look a little bit to the left over that away, that's the gift store. And over here's a parking area. And there's a bathroom there. And now I know in this video you can't see it because it's too far away by the video. But with my eyes I can actually see the town of Interior. And you can see this says Cedar Pass Campground. You're going right there to the left. They got a little office there. Goes a bird. Okay, and if you look just over a little to the left, about 25 degrees, that's the campground over there, and you'll see there's quite a few campers there. And here on the road there's a camper coming right at us, so there's that. But you can see the campground's got a few trees there, not too many in the actual campground itself, but it does have trees, and there's pretty much every size of a camper there, including a tent. So everything from a tent to Class A's and all in between that thing can hold. So I don't know what they charge or anything like that. And right down here is the exit to the Badlands National Park. And you can see as far as the striped hills and all that stuff that they're getting way, way, way thin right here. So this is why the park starts right here and goes the other way. I know when we came down through here yesterday, and it was right in the middle of the afternoon, there was no no person manning that station house right up here. Entrance, I should say. Maybe there is now, I don't know. But there wasn't yesterday afternoon. And again, today's Tuesday, so yesterday was Monday. But we'll ride along and I'll show you a few interesting things. At least what I think is interesting. Maybe you won't, but there's an old beat up KOA sign over to the left in front of that hill over there. Most of the sign that says KOA itself is gone, so there's a car sitting there, so somebody might be manning this booth today. Yep, there is somebody in there, so. But we've left the park as far as the entrance exit booth is concerned, and right down here to the left is a sign that says leaving Badlands in the National Park. It's kind of a small sign, but I'll be pointing that out to you right now, and I'll try to zoom in on it so you can read it as we go by. And then right here is a fence, so this will be the official boundary, I'm sure.